All right. Obviously, just really excited about starting the season. Guys have been working really hard here for the last several months, and I think we're all anxious to kind of get it underway and play a team that is extremely well coached in Larry Hunter's group. Be a hard man-to-man defensive team, physical, just one of those kind of games that you like to start a season with because you know you're going to have to compete hard, and it's going to be a game that's going to be about physicality. It's going to be about doing the right things, execution-wise, offensively, taking care of the ball, getting good shots, because they're going to be in good position defensively, and you know, I think our guys have practiced pretty well here the last couple of days, and just excited to kind of play somebody new. So,
what do you think you learned about your team through those first two exhibitions?
You know, I think we certainly have 5 guys that are experienced, I think. I don't know that they're playing extremely well together right now. I think we're still kind of working through some things offensively that have to get better, and we're turning the ball over too much. But I think defensively we've made some strides. I think our competitive spirit defensively has been pretty good, and you know, excited to see it here in a live game. And then just blending in the newcomers, I think has been kind of fun. I think those guys have been great in terms of just being about the team and really bringing positive energy, and that's been fun to coach. I think it's been fun for those guys to play with the young guys because of that.
What kind of team do you think you guys are going to be, especially this first month, as like you just mentioned, you got a lot of new pieces and they're trying to fill each other out?
You know, I don't know. I think we have to wait and see. I think anytime you lose a guy like Jerron, who you've kind of been able to go to in a lot of situations, you know, you gotta change some things up, and I think we have talented enough players to do that. And we have a lot of options on this year's team, but we still have to figure out kind of the roles that everybody's going to kind of blend into, and I think that's one of the fun things about coaching. It's one of the more challenging things is getting everybody to want to do the role that we need them to do to be successful. But I think that you know, that's what we're hoping to kind of learn here the more we play games consistently, and identify roles and really expectations for each player.
You've always had that guy like a KJ or a Jerron that you can say, unless something really goes wrong, we can count on 16, 17 a night from him. Do you have that guy?
I don't know. I don't know. I think we have a lot of guys that are capable of scoring 16 or 17 points in a game, and so I don't know that we have one that will average that. We might. Certainly think we have guys that have done that in games, and so that's good to know. But again, I think each game will be a little different based on matchups and the way we're being played, and who's, you know, how other teams scout us, defend us, what do we attack, and you know, I think we have some weapons. I think we can score both down around the basket, but I also think we have plenty of guys that can make threes. So we'll just have to kind of wait and see how it kind of works itself out each game.
You talked a few weeks ago about managing Shelton's minutes, trying to keep him healthy all season. He played 31 minutes against Tennessee the other night. How many minutes would you like to play him?
I think it just kind of depends on Shelton. I think, you know, it's, you know, we watched some different things. He's was non-contact in practice yesterday. We took him out of practice, part of practice the other day, 2 days ago. So I think we just have to kind of watch some things in practice and then see how he feels. I think it's more of a day-to-day, week-to-week situation, because I think there's just always going to be some level of pain in terms of the grinding, but I don't know, you know, how much it's going to be that particular day. And so I think we just, you know, when he feels good and he's kind of moving around and he's loose and it doesn't stiffen up on him, I think he's fine. And but there are times it stiffens up on him, and there are times it just doesn't feel as good. And in those days, those will be days that his minutes probably won't be as much as we would like certain times.
Coach, after evaluating the game from the other night, Tennessee game, what were some of the areas? Obviously, got off to a real slow start offensively. Eli fouling out or having in foul trouble.
Right.
And what were some of the areas you need to improve?
Improvements. Offensively, taking care of the ball. We had probably 6, 7, 8 just really bad turnovers that you can't have to beat good teams. I think we did some good things in terms of battling physically in the game. They out-rebounded us a little bit. We're consistently going to be trying to work on that. But I thought that the rebounding was close. We did different things defensively that I thought were effective. And I thought defensively played a pretty good game. We got beat on a couple dump downs where we gotta work on some things there where we gave up 2 layups on plays that we overextended some screens, so we gotta work on that. But offensively, I think it's just kind of finding a flow and really just being in a little bit better rhythm and not turn the ball over.